Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Nicolette Amarillas. I'm a strength coach and a posture and movement specialist. We are deep diving into the barbell bench press. The barbell bench press is probably the most popular exercise in the gym. I think if we took some stats, we'd probably see that the barbell bench press is done the most out of any movement in the gym. Even still though, I guarantee that there's something you can learn here. Even if you're a veteran at the gym or you're brand new, I want to give you all the tips and the cues that you can use about engagement and things to look out for and what happens under fatigue with this exercise so that when you go to execute it, you feel super confident and you're able to do it with strength. We're first going to go over body position in relation to the bar, and then we'll get into the actual movement mechanics. I want to make sure that you're set up on the bar correctly. That's one of the most important parts, and honestly, I think the part that most people overlook and don't have quite right. I'm using tonal today, but all of the tips and cues I give you, those can be utilized at the gym as well with a regular barbell. So as far as body position in relation to the barbell, the hands should be a little wider than the shoulders, okay? So for me, a little bit inside of the line on the barbell. Now let's pretend I'm lying on my back, but I'm gonna show you from the front. My hands, again, a little wider than my shoulders, so that when I come back into that bench press, my wrists are right in front of my elbows. So my hands are not wider than my elbows. That would be a wide grip bench press, which is great, but not the same. And then my hands are not inside of my elbows. That would be a close grip bench press. Again, not bad, but just not what we're going over. So make sure that whatever hand position you have, it is right in front of the elbows when you're at the bottom of that bench press. Now, speaking of the bottom, let's talk about where the bar goes and the bar path. When you start the movement, the hands are going to be straight, or the arms are going to be straight with the hands right over the chest. So that chest line, your arm should be right there, okay? Now bar path, as the bar comes down, you're going to guide the elbows to like a 45-degree angle away from your body, okay, as you drop down. That then brings the bar just right below the chest line. So if you're someone who wears a sports bra, it's going to be pretty much right where the band of the sports bra is, okay? That way, you're not getting in the way here, and that you can get full range of motion without anything getting in the way. So arms are straight, elbows are straight, wrists are straight. If your wrists are bent like this, okay? We don't want that. That's like a kink in a hose. Kink in a hose cuts off the water. Kink in your wrist cuts off your power. Lame, okay? So make sure the wrists are straight. That's gonna be harder than you think sometimes for some people. So knuckles forward and up. Shoulders down, chest open. Elbows bend 45 degrees from the body, staying directly below the wrists. Bar comes right to that chest line, okay? From here, press forward. Elbows stay slightly forward because what we don't want is this, okay? I don't wanna see your bench press like this. Keep the elbows drawn in. It's going to keep your shoulders safer. It's going to help you engage the lats, and it's going to make you stronger. And that's why we're here. Okay, now let's set up on tonal, or if you're at the gym or you're using it at the gym, you can just use your regular barbell and get onto your back. Okay, so now here's a couple tonal specific things. My bench, the end of my bench is pretty much in line with the tonal levers. That's gonna put me and my shoulders in line with the end of the tonal arms, okay? It's pretty much the only cueing that's different from when you're at the gym. So when I lie back, that way when my arms are straight, the cable is vertical. That's our goal. Okay, so everything we just went over, let's just review it real quick. Hands wider than the shoulders, just inside that line for me. My wrists are straight, so knuckles are up. They are not flexed. They are not bent back. From here, I'm going to bend my elbows, bringing my elbows about 45 degrees from my body. Bar lowers down right to my bra line. And then I'm going to press my knuckles and arms straight up, bringing the bar back over my chest. So yes, the bar kind of drifts down towards your hips slightly. Like there's just barely a bar path movement. You're not dropping straight down, like this would be straight down. See how my elbows come out wide? We don't want that. So make sure that the bar does drift towards your hips ever so slightly when you drop down, and then it's gonna come right back over that chest line when you come back up. Now, as far as engagement goes, this is sometimes like the intricacies of the bench press that you might not think about. I want you to pull your shoulders down and away from your ears like you're trying to break the bar. So if I was trying to like break the bar like this, that's gonna help engage my lats and my back. I want you to imagine that you're trying to engage those muscles against the bench. So you're really squeezing your lats and back against the bench in order to stabilize. This is going to keep the shoulder nice and safe, more stable, and then it's going to be more comfortable to be able to press more weight. As you lower down, make sure that you stay in control of your rib cage. So another thing I usually see is the rib cage escaping us, so the arch in the back. Think about each side of the rib cage drawing in toward one another, and you're pressing your back into the bench so that your core is engaged. This then becomes a full body movement. I'm going to give you 2 more repetitions. Remember, elbows pointed forward slightly to keep that bar path strong. And that's it. I really hope you found that helpful. I find that with my clients, breaking down these movements and really understanding where the engagement should be vastly changes how they execute the exercise, how confident they are, and also how much engagement they feel, and then therefore that yields more results. If you have any additional questions, comment below. I'm here to help. That's my job. I'm Nicolette Amarillas, and I can't wait to see you back here soon.